Hi there,
He's changed me and saved me. Hello.
Hi there. We're here to talk to you again.
Okay.
I'm just wondering.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Are you engaged in any essential activities right now?
Yes, sir. We are.
You are?
We're exercising our First Amendment rights on a public sidewalk.
You've been made aware of the governor's orders?
Yeah, I've read it.
Stay-at-home orders?
I've read it.
Okay, so you all don't have amnesia? You've been told this many times?
I've read the order and it's not constitutional. It's a violation of our First Amendment rights.
At this time, we're going to tell you to disperse because you are violating that order.
So what?
If you refuse to disperse right now, then you all will be issued citations.
Will be issued.
Disorderly conduct. For violating the governor's
You do know, just so you know, I'm going Facebook Live with this.
That's fine, sir.
And
you have the right to.
You're violating our constitutional rights.
Right now, too. Okay.
So if we do not leave right now, you'll give us a citation.
Yes, sir.
You do realize that's a violation of the Constitution.
Okay. Well,
right?
I told you to leave, so are you going to leave?
Well, we'll leave if you're gonna.
Let's start moving then.
Okay. But before, I do want to give you this. It's from Liberty Counsel, and it tells you the rights that we have that you're currently violating. Hold on. So please look at this. And
I don't know how many times you guys have to be told this.
Well, how many times do you have to be told that we have First Amendment rights, that we have a Constitution that says we can be here? The First Amendment does not go out the window just because of a virus.
Okay. Well, you know what the letter of the law is.
The governor's order is not law. This is law right here, okay. The Constitution.
Well, the Constitution gives states the right to create their own laws.
It does not. The Constitution is a superior law of the land.
Okay. Well, like
so will you please take a copy?
I would not like to take it. No, thanks.
So you want to read what our rights are?
No, I already know what they are.
So why are you violating them?
Okay.
Why are you harassing us?
If we don't start walking now, then we're going to start issuing citations.
So you're going to issue a citation for exercising your First Amendment rights? Is that right?
That's not what I said.
Well, that's what you're doing.
No.
That's what you're doing.
Okay.
But may I have your name, officer?
Sure.
Officer.
Right here. It's a bit.
Officer Coralic, Coralic, and your badge number?
It's Coralic.
Coralic, okay. Coralic.
That's my business card, okay?
Okay.
All right, so let's get moving along.
Okay,
right?
check this up. And your badge number?
13, like I said.
13, okay. 13. So.
Let's have a nice day, okay? Let's make sure we're sticking to essential activities.
So we are having our First Amendment rights violated here in West Milwaukee. The police have threatened us to give us a citation if we do not leave.
And you're refusing to read this, which has to do with my rights. If this gets overruled by governor's order, that's not what we're talking about. There has to keep correcting.
Well, you are. You're telling us to leave under threat of citation.
Well, we started walking, so let's keep walking. Yep.
All right. Are you guys going to leave then?
Well, if you're threatening to cite us or arrest us, then I guess, are you really giving us a choice?
Well, the choice is yours.
Well, the choice is yours. You can either leave or be cited.
And you can leave and let us exercise our First Amendment rights and not violate them.
No, we're not going there. We're
so you're just going to violate our rights?
We're telling you, you can either leave or you can be arrested and cited. Okay?
Okay, so you are threatening to arrest us if we do not leave?
Yes, sir. That's what we told you.
Okay.
That's what we told you. And that's what every other police department you've talked to has told you?
No, actually it's not. No, it's not.
Told you last time?
We've been out outside in front of the abortion mills. We've been out in front of the abortion clinics and they've stopped harassing us over there. So why are you harassing us? You are.
That's your opinion, sir. You're entitled to it just like everybody else in this country.
Well, right now you're enforcing tyranny.
Okay, let's move along then.
One more thing for the live stream. This is a public sidewalk, isn't that?
Yes.
Yes.
You came here saying that, so it's a public sidewalk. You came here saying
the business called us here.
They were standing on public property.
The business called. They didn't want to deal with you because of how hostile you were last time.
That's a falsehood.
That's false. They never came out to talk to us, sir.
Well, they
didn't want to come this time because of last time how hostile you were.
We're not hostile, sir.
Well, that's your opinion, sir. Like I said.
Then they're lying.
You were ever approached by an employee when a guy came over and talked to her.
Okay.
She simply asked, "Do you want to talk about the Bible?"
Then maybe it wasn't hostile then.
Yeah, maybe it wasn't. Maybe they're liars.
We have to find out whether we like to or not. Once we get a call, we have to come out and deal with this. Okay?
Doesn't mean you have to threaten to cite us or arrest us for exercising the First Amendment that we have.
Know what the deal is, sir.
I know, and it's unconstitutional, and you're enforcing tyranny.
You're just pushing the issue.
But
so
Well, we don't push issue. You can leave.
You and
You're free to go.
police have brought up as a last resort the governor's order to try to run us off. I see some bias here, and I don't care to deal with bias.
The governor's order is not law. It's not an opinion. The Constitution is law, and you need to be enforcing the Constitution.
So let's get moving along, okay? Otherwise, those tickets are going to start getting written.
And your name, officer?
Officer
Brus, B-U-R-S,
Yep.
and your badge number?
18.
18.
And your
Okay.
badge number?
I already got it. I already got
my
it.
card too.
Okay. May I have your card as well?
Yeah.
Because we may file a complaint against you officers for not enforcing the Constitution, for violating our rights.
Okay.
Thank you.
You know your rules as a lesser magistrate to stand up for what's right.
Okay, guys.
The higher magistrate.
We're not going to talk about it anymore.
You're just going to enforce
You can
tyranny.
leave or you can get arrested and
Supposed to
cited.
be public servants that defend
You guys
our
can
rights,
either
not take
leave
our
or you can
rights
get
away.
arrested and
So we're
cited.
police state now?
If
All right,
you
folks,
continue
have a
to
nice
stand
day.
there,
So
you
came
will
and talked to you at
get
all?
arrested and cited.
For what?
Right now, you're not doing essential activities right now. I don't
Saying
want
you're
that.
a sidewalk activist.
Okay,
don't
guys,
want
if
that.
we
You
don't
don't
start
want
moving
the
right
paper on
now,
First Amendment.
at this moment, you've already been told,
Arrest me on
if you don't move, you're all going to be cited, okay?
For what?
For what charge?
Okay, fine. Everybody that's here, if you don't
have
leave
to
right
tell
now,
us
you're
why
going to be
we're
cited.
arrested and what it is
Could
For
you
violating
add-
the governor's orders, okay? So either you
All right.
start walking right now after I'm done talking, or you're going to be cited, okay?
Why do we have to?
All right.
Okay, everybody, give us your
I don't have
IDs.
an ID.
You're not free to
We're-
leave.
Okay.
Stop walking. Everybody, give
If
us
you
your
guys
IDs.
don't want to leave, this is what's going to happen.
We were going to leave.
Because
We
you
were in the
guys
process of leaving, so we have been detained.
Okay, you can go then, sir.
I was actually walking too.
Okay, no, you were standing right there.
I was walking right when you said that. I was walking away.
Everybody, give us your IDs.
We were all going to walk
I was
away.
actually walking away.
Going to walk away and walking away is
I don't
not the
have
same
an
thing,
ID.
sir. Okay,
On
then
me.
provide me your name.
It is how it works.
No, it's not. You have to tell us what we're doing wrong. You have not cited anything. You just
Okay,
came out and said
ma'am.
that
You need to give me your
because we were
ID.
hostile last time, which is a lie.
Ma'am, have you been out with them the last time that they were informed of the
I
governor's
was
orders?
here at Wal-Mart
And
last
at
time, and we were not
District 2
hostile.
Police Department?
This is District 2.
I was not in Waukesha. That's what we're walking.
Okay. Nicholas, what's your middle initial?
Under what law are you detaining me, officer? Under what law?
What is your middle initial, Nicholas?
Please answer my question. What law are you detaining me under? What ordinance?
You work for us.
You're either going to give me your
We've already
ID or
informed
you're
you of
gonna
that.
get arrested.
The governor's order is not law. So what law am I?
I'm going to ask you again, do you have amnesia? Are you forgetting things?
You have not given me a law that I'm breaking.
You do know his name.
The governor's order is not law.
Okay, Nicholas, what is your date of birth? If you refuse to identify yourself right now, you're going to be under arrest for obstructing an officer.
All right.
So it's
You know
your
you give me no law that I'm
Give me
violating.
your ID, you are going to get arrested for
Just tell us
obstructing.
what we've done wrong.
1331.
The governor's edict is unconstitutional. He said we could be out for walks.
Two of them are complying, three have not. So we're going to be getting IDs here and issuing.
So we're out here in West Milwaukee outside Wal-Mart, and we have been detained.
How did you know his name?
Yeah, why
When
don't
you
you
arrived.
bring it by? What's that?
How did you know his name when you arrived? Because you told me his name.
Yeah,
And
that's
you
right.
said you knew it.
I did.
How did you know it?
I don't care to tell you, sir.
Your,
So if
duty, your duty is to answer my questions
No, I
because
don't-
you
I
work
don't-
for me.
I don't have to answer your question, sir.
Well, you work
Have
for us,
protect and
officer.
serve on your vehicle.
We pay your paycheck. You answer to us. We don't answer to you. You are the public servant.
Alex,
Yeah.
do you want to put her in the back of my squad then?
Yeah.
What am I being arrested for?
So if I give you my ID, will I be free to go,
Sure, I'm free to
officer?
leave.
Okay.
You can't make me leave a public service. You're being unconstitutional.
So they are.
You get arrested if you don't leave right now.
Stay back.
For what?
I'm just documenting this tyranny. I'm just
Where
documenting.
you were.
I need to document this.
Okay, you can document all you want.
Document it.
Everything can be documented here.
So they're threatening to arrest this mother.
They are arrested.
She's been arrested, at least detained. So they have detained this mother. We are. So they have detained her.
Stand over there, or you're going to get handcuffs on the rest of the obstruction. Stand over there. I don't care. You're going to stand where I tell you to stand over there. Right now, or you're going to go in handcuffs in the back of the car too, sir. It's very simple.
right now.
You just have to follow instructions, sir.
You have to follow
Or-
our instructions. You work for us.
So they have detained Miss Annie. This is what happens, folks, when officers do not follow the Constitution, but they follow unconstitutional orders from the governor. You get detained. You get detained and threatened on a public sidewalk. And if you don't comply with the officer, then you'll be cited or arrested.
Is this a violation of your Fourth Amendment right? Are you taking her to jail right now? Just asking questions so I can understand what
You
you're
guys are
doing.
refusing to leave, you're going to be arrested also.
We just
Okay.
documented.
So are you leaving or are you going to get arrested?
Well, no,
Well, we'll leave.
They're already past it. You gotta.
We'll leave.
Okay.
Each of you.
So are we free to go?
Well, she's gonna be right here until we're done doing our business.
Is she being detained or arrested?
She's under arrest right now.
She's
Okay.
being taken to jail right now.
I'm not saying that she is.
It's
she
not
might
your
be.
business.
It is.
Possibility.
It is our business. She's with us.
Okay, so what
Yeah,
is
but
your
she's
name,
her
sir?
own person.
Jason.
Jason, what is your last name, Jason?
Murphy.
Did you register an ID in the state of Wisconsin?
No.
What about a driver license?
I have a passport, but I don't carry it on me.
Passport? Okay. What is your middle initial?
D.
What's your first name?
What's your birthday?
What will happen if I do not give it to you?
I prefer if you do.
What will happen if I don't give it to you?
Well, you can either leave, like I told you, right
So
now.
am I being legally detained? Am I free to go?
You're free to go
Okay.
right now.
Okay.
Alex, do you
No,
want him?
he's already passed it. He's made his decision, so.
Okay.
Well, you stopped me before I could walk away, officer.
No, sir, I gave you plenty of chances, and you stopped walking away, and you stood right where you were.
Well, you stopped me. You detained me. So
You want to issue him a citation?
Yes.
Okay. What's your first name?
I got it.
So what will happen if I don't give it to you?
And you'll be arrested for obstructing.
Okay. Nicholas.
Nicholas, can you spell that for me?
Nicholas.
Okay, and the
Middle name?
numbers.
P.
Sorry.
P.
He is in Paul.
Yeah.
Last name?
Healed.
Can you spell that?
HEALD.
Okay, the city?
Date of birth?
Listen, am I required to give you my ID?
Yeah.
Okay. So you are issuing me a citation.
At this point, this officer's decided that you get our citation because
You can decide not to. You don't have to follow his orders.
No, this is his incident. It's his case. So I'm gonna.
You don't have to
do what
enforce it.
I'm gonna do what he's doing. Okay.
Well, I mean, you can let me go.
Supervisor?
This is his choice.
You a supervisor? No.
So you can talk to
Do
him.
do y'all have a supervisor we can talk to? We can speak with?
We've been told by our chief that we do have people coming that are supervisors, but
Okay.
we've been told that you guys are not going to get a supervisor at this time.
Why?
From previous contact, our chief already talked to you. You remember that conversation?
But he never arrested us, or he said we were free to go. So can we get a supervisor out here?
There
right now.
will be coming eventually, but
Well, what we would like to, since you serve us, we would like a
That's fine, that's
we would like a
something that you like,
supervisor.
sir, but at this time, it's not gonna happen.
Man, why won't it happen? Because you want to be a tyrant?
can you please give me your ID?
Okay. Can you hold this? Just so you know, you're arresting a mother of several children. Just so you know that.
Okay.
It's her
It doesn't
choice,
look
but
good.
She
That
did
is-
that. It's her choice. She didn't walk.
No. You chose to be a tyrant.
was
She was
not
simply
walking away.
challenging you, and you decided to arrest her for no reason.
No, it wasn't no
You
reason.
also
It was.
arrested a criminal justice major.
Here.
Well,
So
That's
she's
her
going to
own
know how to
So this won't look good for you officers to say no to that.
power fight.
Is West Milwaukee so crime free that you have time to harass Christians on a public sidewalk? Really?
we have to respond out to every incident that we're called out to.
Well, I understand you can respond, but you don't have to harass the Christians.
We're not harassing.
You are.
It has nothing to do with you being Christian, sir.
What is this? Your
Here outside of Wal-Mart, and one of us has been arrested, a mother of several children, and They are issuing us citations here on this public sidewalk.
What's your phone number? Alright, I'll be right back with you.
That's Brus.
Okay. I want to explain this to you, okay?
Alright.
This is a citation for disorderly conduct. You do not have to go to court for this, but if you choose to go, it's going to be on June 16th, 2020 at 4 o'clock p.m.
Okay.
This is the court's address right here, phone number.
It's kind of expensive fine, $691 for
Yeah.
disorderly conduct. That's pretty expensive.
Disorderly conduct is an expensive fine, yes.
So how was I disorderly, officer?
This is, do you want to explain to him or do you not want me to?
This is what we've been told to issue in violation of this order, the governor's order.
So how are we disorderly? I mean,
So
honestly.
that's something that you're going to have to argue in court with the...
So you can't tell me how I was disorderly?
No, you've already been told exactly how...
So I cannot ask how I was disorderly, how I broke the law.
We're telling you that this is the citation that is being used for people that are violating this order right now and are refusing to leave. Okay?
So you can't tell me how I
I'm
was...
talking to you right now, okay?
So
Okay.
you can't tell me how I was disorderly. What I did that was considered
I'm
disorderly.
not going to talk about it anymore.
Even though you served me. You're a public servant.
Sir, I'm not going to talk about it. I'm going to explain the citation.
Okay.
You can be on your way, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So this is the fine amount. If you cannot afford to pay all that at once, you can set up a payment plan by going to the court date at that date and time.
Okay.
Set it up. You can pay a small amount over the course of time, okay? If you don't pay for this at all, you'll have a warrant out for your arrest. Make sure that you take care of it one way or another, okay?
Okay.
Any questions?
Well, I can tell you're not, doesn't appear to me you're Christians, because you wouldn't be tyrants if you were Christians. So, but you can be saved if you trust in Jesus Christ. And you don't have to follow a tyrant's order, because the governor is enforcing tyranny, and you don't have to enforce that. Because you know that the governor's order is not law. The Constitution is law. The First Amendment is law, and you know that.
The governor's order mentions nothing about Christians, so we're not acting against Christians.
Well, he's using you to do so, and you don't have to do that. You can choose to not enforce tyranny. You can choose that. You didn't have to do this today. You could have chosen to let us exercise the First Amendment.
You could have chosen to walk away and go home.
Well, you didn't let us.
Nope.
But enforce the Constitution. Don't force the governor's order, because the governor's order is not law.
Alright, Mr. Hill, you're free to go now, okay?
I can't argue with you about that. Okay? There's two different.
I'm just telling you what's true.
I know you're just talking to me, but there's two different things going on right now. There's what your belief is, and then there is what we are told, and the government is saying. The government is saying that people cannot be out here that are not doing essential activities like going to get groceries and stuff like this. When you're out here like that, that's not essential.
It's essential to speak up for children being murdered. That's essential.
At another time, yes, I agree completely.
No, not now. Now.
I understand.
Children are being murdered in the city. That's essential to speak up for them, is it not?
I can't argue with that. Okay.
I'm just telling you, what we are doing is essential.
Okay.
So we're not telling you we're for or against your message, okay?
Well, you are against it. You're in force.
No, you don't know anything about me, sir.
I know. I've seen your actions.
Okay, you're not working right now.
Yeah, and you've enforced tyranny.
And it doesn't matter what our opinion is on the matter, okay?
Well, your actions speak louder than words.
Well, right now we're still talking, so you're free to leave, sir, okay?
Okay. But just know you swore no to the Constitution, not to the governor's
We're aware
order.
of that, okay?
Well, you don't appear to be aware of it. Is it okay if I remain here? And
You gotta leave now. Okay?
I have to leave now?
Yep.
So am I going to get arrested if I don't leave?
Yes.
Okay.